Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Yamunatira Radha Madhava Kunjaviya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjaviya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjaviya Gopi Janavara Girivarana Gopi Janavara Girivarana Gopi Janavara Girivarana Gopi Janavara Girivarana Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Jai Gurudev, Gurudev, Jayam Vishnu Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Astu Terasata Sisima Hidimai Skon Pandacharya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnu Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Astu Terasata Sisima Hidimai Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai आनंद गुरु वैष्णवृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम प्रभु श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोपीनाथ श्याम राधा कुंड गिरी गौरव की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। नावडू मायपुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गेंजिस माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंद। All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glory to Sri Guru Shri Gauranga Namo Vishnu. Hare Krishna Pitai Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Shanti. I will say Krishna Prabhupada Chaitanya. Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Chaitanya. Om Magyana Timirandasya Gyananda Shakaya Chakshuramitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Radha Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sarvana Radhita Sri Visakambikamsha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishavanu Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpataru Yasya Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Robert? You don't have it? Nana Sastra Vicharane Kanipuno Sadharma Samstapakao Lokana Hitakarina Tribhuvane Manya Saranya Karo Radha Krishna Padara Vinda Bhajana Nandena Matariko Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Vande Nanda Sanatana Shri Jiva Gopalako Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all human beings. Thus, they are honored all over the three worlds, and they are worth taking shelter of because they are absorbed in the mood of the gopis and engaged in the transcendental loving service of Radha and Krishna. Did not open because I'm not connected. I'm not connected, sorry, it's not opening. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Sanatana Goswami to write books and discover all the lost places in Vrindavan, because they are Brijabasis. It is not difficult for one who has left his village for a long time. After turning back, it is not difficult to remember where the school we were going, the friends we were having, the places you used to go for play, different things. You can easily remember those places, even though you have not been there for some time. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he actually said, he knows they are Brijabasis, so he sent them here to come and redeem all these places. So Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami and other Goswamis, they came here and exactly did what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed them to do. So Rupa Sanatana Goswami, they wrote many books, many. Some of the lists we have here, very popular ones. Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. So Rupa Goswami wrote that here. The book was written here where we are sitting. At that time, there is no shade, there is no house. Rupa Goswami was staying under these trees. We hear this regularly. We hear that they live under trees. But I feel we should understand what it meant by living under trees. Living under trees means what? A writing. Writing. What happens when rain falls? They are writing without a shade, not even shade. And the writing was ink, not with the biro we have today. It's ink. Any little water, it will go blood. So they are writing these books under the trees. Did rain disturb it? Rain, did it disturb their writings? It got spoiled? How did it happen? Yes, I agree with you. No, rain didn't touch them. But how did it happen? Rain didn't touch. Rain was not falling for the time they were here. No rain. Only summer was there. No monsoon season, no winter. Only summer. All seasons were present. When Krishna was here, the 6 seasons were all present. 6, not 4. 5. Actually, they are originally 10, not 6. They are 10. There are 10 seasons. They were all different when the Goswamis were here, but all the seasons were present, and they were writing the books in the rain. The rain did not disturb their writing, just as the rain did not disturb Krishna when Krishna left his house to go and live the Govardhan hill. It was inside the heavy, not just rain, it was devastating rain. Wait. Similarly, he representatives who are not different from him. Rupa Goswami is a duplicate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, it is not a surprise that rain also did not touch him, and the rain did not disturb Krishna. They were writing these books in the rain, but the rain did not disturb them. So let us try to understand when we say they are under trees. In the winter, in the summer, all other seasons, they were not affected. They were also not having the cardigans which we use. I remember my first winter in Vrindavan was 2003. It was really terrible. 5 cardigans. 5. What? 3 chadas. Hand gloves. What? The socks. But still, the winter was penetrating. I couldn't read. I was doing Bhakti at that time. I could not concentrate, but it could enter my head. Even the book, to touch Bhagavatam was a problem. It was already iced. Now you don't feel it. That was just a few years ago. And the time the Goswami was here, it was worse. During winter, you don't see each other. In the daytime, you don't see each other. You walk into a cow. So the Goswamis were here under the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Rupa Goswami has personally spoken about the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his auspicious introduction to his book, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. So he wrote all these books here. And he was not writing to make money. He was not writing to show his academic ability, not even ability for book writing. He was writing for us because he has put down his own experience. The books they wrote is their own personal experience. They are having, they put it in a book for our own benefit. That means the Goswamis were existing because of us, or existing for us. So the books were written under this condition, this severe condition, in pinching cold. And I just took of the summer, with the wind in the winter, there is summer. Sometimes when I come down to enter the street, I will blank, can't see anything. I have to close my eyes and wait for some time before I'm able to see because of the sun. Yeah. The Goswami did all these austerities to give these books. So if we don't read them, we are disappointing. Next one is Upadesamrit, Nectar of Instruction. Ujwal Nilamani, Sabamala, Vidagda Madhava, Lalita Madhava. This were written under the instruction, the guidance of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva gave authority to Rupa Goswami and guided. We hear that Krishna told him not to put the two books together. Lord Shiva gave him blessings to write these books. And they contains the intimate activities of Krishna with his eternal associates in Goloka. They came here to come and show us what they did. Vidagda Madhava, Lalita Madhava. Vidagda Madhava described activities in Vrindavan. Lalita Madhava described activities in Dwarka. All in details. And many places Rupa Goswami has also mentioned in the book. Sri Padyavali, Hamsadut, Lagu Bhagavatamrit, Dhanakeli Kaumudi, Radha Krishna Ganodesh Tipika, Uddhav Sandesh, Mathura Mahatmya, Krishna Janma Titi Vidhi, Akyata Chandrika, and Nataka Chandrika. It's the books Rupa Goswami wrote for our benefit. And they are all expressions of their transcendental experience, their Krishna consciousness, that he down everything and he perfectly described so many pastimes that Krishna had with his devotees, including his own personal experience he was having while he was here in Vrindavan. So when we hear this his books, what is Krishna consciousness? Written in the book for our memory. And so many pastors that Rupa Swami wrote in his books, and also he explained in his books in details. And from the beginning of the Prabhupada, just a very powerful one sentence. The success in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the followers. And in the purport, Prabhupada added, the intention of Rupa Goswami is writing these books. It is clearly explained. What is his intention? Prabhupada said that all Hare Krishna devotees, irrespective of their ashram, should become Goswami. We should become Goswami. That is the expectation of Rupa Goswami. That we should become Goswamis. Now it's an assignment the Rupa Goswami has given to us. That is his expectation. We are not reading the books for nothing. We are reading the books to understand. What does he expect from us? What is his intention for writing these books? What is it that he wants from us? He wants all of us to become Goswamis. We should control the senses. We should learn how to control the senses. So we are studying all these books to learn how to control the senses to become a Goswami. When you are a Goswami, then Rupa Goswami said you are what? A spiritual master for the whole world. That's a qualification to be a spiritual master for the whole world. One should have control over the senses. If the senses are not controlled, we are the servant of the senses and we cannot represent the Krishna. Not even representing Krishna. We cannot fulfill the purpose of human being. Being a human being means the senses to be controlled. In other species, they don't have the facility to control the senses. The intelligence to control the senses is not there. But the human form of life, the ability, the facility to control the senses are all given by our chariots. And we have to follow that. They gave purport to all, even the statement of Krishna and whatever Krishna said, they gave purport to all of them because they identified with Krishna. When Krishna says something, Rupa Goswami knows why he is saying that. In Chaitanya, Rupa Goswami wrote something at the time when we were thinking in the heart. He wrote it and placed it. And he went to the time he came back, Chaitanya has come before him. And he looked there, he saw he took it. He looked at it. He looked at Damodara Goswami. How did Rupa Goswami knows my heart? I am thinking something in my mind which I have never said it out, but Rupa Goswami has already said what I'm thinking. How did he know? Swarup Damodara Goswami said, because you have given your message to Rupa Goswami, therefore everything about you is known to Rupa Goswami. You have made him your duplicate. At the time I was said yes. Anything Rupa Goswami write is a literature. Anything is a literature. And we should read it. We should hear it. So we should read all these books. We should read all these books. They are all available. All of them are available easily. You should get them, you should read them, you should hear them, because they will show us exactly what is Bhakti, how to practice Bhakti, and what is achievable. Salut for Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Comment, question. Yes, what is the question? What is the purpose of Krishna and his pure devotees coming here, Rupa Goswami, or the Goswamis? What is their purpose of coming here? Huh?
To take us back home.
Take us back home. What is the purpose of their coming?
To teach us by example.
Teach us by
Good
example. Want to teach us by example. So they came here to come and show us the way by their own example. And he said, Sato Te means we should follow in the footsteps. We should follow their footsteps. Not imitating, but following their footsteps. If we follow them, the standard they have laid down, we will also attain perfection. So they came for that. They didn't come and show us their purity, the perfection. Bye. You see later. No, they demonstrated it. By their own life, they taught every single thing which we are doing. Everything, practically, with their own life. Whatever you call it, if it is renunciation, it is the perfection of renunciation. If it is austerity, perfection of austerity. If it is devotion, perfection. Everything, they did everything. Rupa Sanatana Goswami, they don't sleep on the same tree together. They sleep different trees. What does that mean? That is perfection of renunciation. They're so renounced that. Although they are together the whole day, but when they're going to sleep, they sleep separately. Sanatan is perfection. That is what they came to teach us, with their own life. And they were writing and reading and chanting and practicing every day. There were no question of today I'm having headache and no Mangalarati. That does not exist for their life. So Satobrite means what? We should not have any reason for not doing what we're supposed to do. If we have a reason for not doing what we're supposed to do, we are not following their footsteps. And we will not attain the result or the purpose of their coming to teach us. Sato Brite. Follow the standard they have set. It is perfect and complete. They are not practitioners. They are accomplished devotees who have come to show the experience, not what they read in the book. Rupa Sanatana, they were not reading books to write their own books. They were putting what is in their heart. They put it out in the form of a book. So we should follow their footsteps by practicing diligently as they do. Then, constantly praying for their mercy. If you think about a pure devotee, you get all their qualities. If you think about pure devotees. Wake up in the morning, the first thing to come to the mind is what? 6 Goswamis. If you want to check if you are making advancement, the 6 Goswamis will naturally come to the heart, remembering the sacrifices they did in writing all these books and practicing their daily sadhana. They didn't come and learn how to become a pure devotee. They are already pure devotees, but they came and practiced exactly as we need to do. So Rupa Goswami's instruction, his advice is, even if you are a pure devotee, you should not show it because you will get a lot of sahajas. Practice exactly as a neophyte devotee. So when we say that they come to the second platform, it is not a fall down. It's not a fall down. That the Uttam Bhakta comes to the second Madhyam Bhakta, it's not a fall down. It is for the purpose of identifying with us. Like a teacher is holding the hand of to write A, B, C. Is a teacher learning how to write? He's not learning how to write. He's only helping the student to know how to write. That is the situation. And they came to the second platform to teach us. Now we should follow what they have taught us. carefully with regular prayer for their mercy to succeed. Rupa Goswami. I am not born in a Brahmana family. I don't even have the qualification of a devotee. Not only that I'm not born in a Brahmana family, even the process of becoming a devotee, I am not following it perfectly. This is Rupa Goswami's prayer. This is his attitude. This is mentality. He feels like this. He feels like this. Therefore, I am a devotee who is hoping against hope because I don't have the qualification for what I'm looking for. He prayed like this. Following their footsteps means we should also make these prayers to them and to the Supreme Lord. This is following their footsteps. We make the prayers which they have made. And that will help us, with their mercy, to attain success in our practice. Alright? Yes, sir.
Who is eligible or what is the eligibility to study Rupa Goswami?
What is the eligibility for studying Rupa Goswami's book? Who is qualified to do that? One who has read all Srila Prabhupada books. We have read Srila Prabhupada books. We already read Bhagavad Gita, complete. Bhagavatam, complete. Tita Chaitanya, complete. Letter of devotion, letter of instruction. You are qualified to read Rupa Goswami's other Acharyas books. You must first understand what we are trying to do. Some devotees we want to jump where our height will not reach. You have problem because if you don't get the target, you can fall down. So we have to prepare ourselves. Read Bhagavad Gita complete. Bhagavatam complete. Tita Chaitanya complete. Letter of devotion, letter of instruction. You can ask, but the time for me to complete this. How much time remains for me to die? Because I want to explain this. Well, even if you think like that, it is good. It is good for us to think for that. That will help us to devote time to read. Instead of procrastinating, next time, and next time will not come. Better we start now. The thing we're supposed to do today, let us do it today, not tomorrow. And we succeed. Yes, sir.
It is said many times, sometimes disciples and devotees' mind comes confusions because so many.
Sometimes devotees' mind become confused.
Yeah, by hearing so many others, like different levels of speakers.
And different levels
because
of
we are living
speakers.
institutional society organization and bona fide organization. So sometimes it is said also everything is Prabhupada books and no need to read other things, no need to emphasis giving more and more. Sometimes everything Prabhupada is given for everything is perfect. Sometimes a person is discouraged to go studies Acharya, although he has read Prabhupada books completed and 10 years, 15 years also passed, but it is said, it is spoken by like authorized person, so organization authorized. So then person become confused, weak, what should do, what should not do, and so how to go ahead.
So, after reading Prabhupada books, then one doesn't feel like reading other Acharya because one becomes confused.
Sorry, I didn't.
I'm repeating what you're saying. I'm repeating what you're saying because they are translating. They're translating this. I'm repeating what you're saying because you didn't have microphone. So, I feel contented not to with proper purpose because everything is there. So I don't want to read other things, other books, so that I don't get confused.
No, that's not meaning. Confused means hearing about them. So whether one should read or not read. So because he is not confused, because he will get confused. I should not read because speakers are saying, devotees are, gurus are saying, as sometimes saying, oh, everything in Prabhupada books. So the devotees are hearing this, listening. Oh, everything is Prabhupada books. But it is encouraged also. One should read acharyas also. But two things are different, contradictory said. Then it becomes confused.
So the Prabhupada himself said we should read Acharya's book. Prabhupada himself said that Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 6. The verse, Prabhupada is talking about sannyasi. That's the sannyas. That verse, Prabhupada has mentioned there, we should read Acharya's books.
Sincere students.
We should read the books. Prabhupada himself said that. Not only reading the books, we should write the book and distribute it widely. Widely. Prabhupada statement have been quoted. Some of our acharyas who have written, and Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, he quoted so many former this one. He quoted so many statements Prabhupada has recommended. So little books. Before he wrote many books. Prabhupada authorized this. So one who has read Prabhupada's book very nicely will not become confused. There is no confusion. One will become very clear. All of our confusions are removed. To have a clear understanding, clear mind, to also appreciate. Yes, it is true. Prabhupada put everything, all the commentaries of our he put all of them inside. There are some other persons, because of time, Prabhupada didn't put inside his Bhagavatam. And like Vidagdha Madhava, Lalita Madhava, Vidagdha Madhava, there's so many things that Prabhupada described, which are there, that Prabhupada did not put all of them in the Bhagavatam because the volume is going to increase. He didn't put all of them there. So to hear about them, what is all the dirty things in our consciousness by reading Prabhupada's book, all the dirty things are destroyed. So we have a clear mind to read them. There shouldn't be any confusion. Confusion means that we have not properly understood Prabhupada's books yet. That is meaning confusion. If we have properly digested all and we are giving our time to hearing, we get purification. Because Prabhupada gave example, he told us, you read again and again and again. Anything you don't understand, read again and again and again, you understand. So if we are doing that, we'll understand everything. All doubt, confusion, is destroyed. Yes, Prabhu.
For your wonderful class. So you always encourage to increase the standard of practice of devotion.
Yes, but that is recommendation for acharyas.
So,
Sato Brite.
Gurudev, the mind says that you are special because you have a special problem which others don't have. And because
The mind is the mind. Prabhu is confirming what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. One who has not conquered the mind is
enemy.
Oh, okay. I think it's the best friend. Okay, thank you. It's the worst enemy. Yes, so the mind tells us that you have a special case, you are a special devotee from Vaikuntha. So,
Other way around, Gurudev, mind says you are special devotee. At the same time, your problem is special.
yes.
Therefore, others can practice, but because you have a special problem, be it a physical problem, financial problem, or whatever, it makes you believe that you have option not to practice that standard because your problem, you have a special problem.
Thank you, Mr. Man. Yes, that is the nature of the mind. Yes. sense gratification is extremely dangerous because it's a curtain that blinds us from seeing the reality. We get blinded by the curtain of sense gratification, and we don't see what is happening. Like a person who does not go, he doesn't want to go out. If he's told, let us go, oh, rain is about to fall. He will not see that in the rain, people are inside the rain with umbrella. You will not see umbrella, you will not see any person. You only see the rain. That is how sense gratification makes us to become useless. Not doing anything which is good for us. We have no eye to see anything. So the mind has convinced us that you are so special, your case is so special, you have a special problem. You are the only poor person in the world. No person is poor like you. So you need money. You don't see that there are billions of people who are just right in their front, right in their face, who are going to live in the street till they leave the body. The mind will not allow us to see it because it's a curtain that blinds us to see the reality right before us. We don't see that this person is going to live in the street here for life. We won't see it because the mind has already convinced us that you are the only poorest person in the world and nobody can be as poor as you. Therefore, you should work very hard to get money. But people who work very hard are not the richest people. You know? The people who work the hardest are not the richest people. They're the poorest people. How much the person who pull truck the whole day gets in the whole day? How much you get? The whole day.
500.
Pulling truck, 500. The person who sits in office with the computer and this, how much do you get? 5,000? Can you compare that? See, it's still in air condition. With all the facilities for gratification of the senses are out there. But this person is putting the truck in the summer season for money till night for 500 rupees. So, the most busiest entity in the world is the ant. They don't sleep. They are very busy. For what? Particle of sugar. For a particle of sugar, they are busy day and night. What is a particle of sugar? So that is a problem. Therefore, an intelligent, fortunate person should not listen to the mind. We should neglect the mind. If we want to become successful, sensible, intelligent, let us follow the Goswamis. We will become Goswamis if we follow them. We shouldn't follow our mind. If we follow our mind, we will remain conditioned for eternity. Therefore, we should not follow the mind. Let us neglect the mind. Even if we want to chant the good nouns, neglect the mind. We should neglect the mind. Anything we give importance to, that will become very important and useful. Anything you neglect, you will also neglect it. You neglect the mind will forget us. Let's all neglect the mind. Yes,
Question for Abhijit. What should we pray here on this auspicious day?
What should we pray to Rupa Goswami? What should we pray to Rupa Goswami? Rupa Goswami is Rasa Acharya. Rasa Acharya. Therefore, we should pray to him to give us what? Prem Bhakti. Prem Bhakti. That is what he came to give. To give us Prem Bhakti. That is what he has. He can give us that. That is the reason why he wrote the Nectar of Devotion, to give us Prem Bhakti. Yes. Anya Bila Sita, Gyana Karmadi, Anapita, Anum Kulila Krishna, Anushlana, Bhakti. Ask for Uttam Bhakti. Let's ask for Uttam Bhakti. He has it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Advaita Acharya, Rupa Sanatana Goswami are the best person in the world. You can never find any devotee as renowned as Rupa Sanatana Goswami. Therefore, they are qualified for prema. Give them prema. If you don't give them, how will they get it? Advaita Acharya said, as you said, let it happen. So they got prema. And how do you know a fortunate person? How do you know a fortunate person?
He's reading Rupa Goswami's books.
How do you know a fortunate person? He make other people fortunate like him. That's a fortunate person. So Rupa Goswami is a fortunate devotee, and he will make anyone fortunate person. He already given us a position to belong. I have no qualification for Bhakti. That's the qualification. He already gave us a position. When a devotee feels like this, you have a position sheltered by Rupa Goswami. And begging him for Bhakti, he will not say no. Rupa Goswami will say, especially for one who feels himself falling and doesn't have any communication what you want. I just said the word Asa Banda. Yeah, Asa Banda. That's Rupa Goswami's mood. And he trained us to have this mood. I'm a dwarf who want to get the mood. How will you get it? Huh? But it is possible if we hold on to Rupa Goswami's teachings. You get it. Yesterday we were telling devotees, if you really want, if you really want, you will get it. If you really want, you will get it. If you will get it. But you have to try. What is today's quote? Today's quote from Prabhupada. Try, and try. Prabhupada said that. That's the process. You should try. Keep on trying. You will get it by their mercy. Alright, something else? There's no time to close. Just continue. Yes, Prabhu.
You said in one of the lectures, like, if you're breaking 4 principle, that's a ghostly activity. This is a ghostly. Can you just explain that?
Is it not ghostly? That's activity of ghost. Alcoholic drinks, all intoxicating substances, illicit sex. These are ghostly activities. They are not activities for human beings. Eating flesh and gambling. These are not for human beings. In the previous ages, the demons and the humans were not on the same planet. Were different planetary systems. In Kali Yuga, the demons and the humans are the same body, the same heart. Why? How did they come? How did these demons come here? Illicit sex, alcohol. They make our senses very, very dull. They attract all these entities to come to us, and they are living with us, not separate. Different country, different planet before. Now the same body through these sinful activities. So when our acharyas are saying you should give up these things, you should know what it means. They don't hate us. They want our best. Therefore, they are giving us what is best for us. So it should not be done by human beings. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for giving such a great lecture and to show us a great path for Bhakti and footsteps of Swamis. Only my question is that you told us that when Rupa Goswami is writing the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and gift of instruction here under the tree, and rain was also there and they are writing with the ink. So how they are managed? They have managed because when rain coming, the ink all goes.
I am not there in practice. We say that philosophically, but not practice. I'm not the body, but he's going to go and eat. He's going to go and sleep. So I'm not the body. The soul sleeps. Huh? The soul gets nourishment from Krishna Katha. That is the prasad for the soul. Krishna Katha. Yes. So you see the Goswamis, they sit day and night discussing Krishna. People visit Vrindavan and they are going back. The next thing is, what is Rupa Goswami doing? What are they doing? They want to hear. What is the latest book they are writing? How is their life? How are they sustaining their lives? See, rain is in this condition. We are inside, we cannot even travel. But the Goswamis, they are, not that they're expecting tomorrow is going to build a house for them. This is the life they're going to live. So how are they living? All the devotees from nowadays, from Jagannath Puri, they always ask this question. Tell us how Rupa Sanatana, the Goswami, how are they doing? And the devotee will tell them, we met Rupa Goswami, Rupa Sanatana Goswami. They are 24 hours Krishna conscious. Rupa is describing the activities Krishna is doing. Krishna is doing what his friends, boyfriends and girlfriends. Rupa is describing all these things. You see, do you know Rupa Goswami described completely the whole body of Krishna? Complete. He gave also measurement. The measure of Krishna's neck. Complete body from head to toe. Rupa Goswami gave complete accurate measurement. Huh? Rupa Goswami. Which book? That's the next one. Which book?
There are parts in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Vidagda Madhava.
Yeah, Vidagda Madhava, you get descriptions. There's another book where he gave complete descriptions. Complete. No, not Gopal Champu. Gopal Champu is Jiva Goswami. Radha Krishna Guna against Deepika. Measurement, full measurement, completely from head to toe, all different parts of Krishna, all measured completely. Can you imagine that? Huh? Can you imagine that? It's Rupa Goswami. Perfect measurement, completely. All part of the bodies. I don't want to go into detail so you can understand it. Complete. Yes. And all other charities, they did the same thing. They give us complete description of Krishna's activity from morning till night. Everywhere. That is what they did in living here. They don't have any other business. Of course, they were attending, including all these things they're doing. Their activity include attending to all the Brajavasis. Rupa Sanatana Goswami, householders come to tell them their household activities. And Rupa, sense gratifiers, don't come and disturb me. Maya. They didn't say that. They don't have these words in their vocabulary. They attend to them. The wife says, see my husband did like this. The husband says, see my wife did like this. They listen carefully to them. and give them directions. No, you are wrong here, don't do like this. No, okay, you shouldn't do like this. So don't do this. You shouldn't do this. You do like this. You do like this. Yes, he said, thank you. They resolve their cases daily. Rupa Sanatan will asking how many children you have. How many children you have? How many boys? How many girls? What school are they going? They are learning very nicely. What is the stock of your grains in the house? Are you taking care of the family very nicely? Rupa Sanatan Goswami, they ask all these details to householders who come. How many children you have? Tell me. How many boys? How many girls? Are they married? They're going to school? The husband, are they properly given to their husband, to the wife? Rupa Goswami. Crude.
In that case, what will be the case of Madhyam and how much time they will take?
How much time us to go back to Godhead? How many times? There is, it depends on us. It depends on us. It doesn't depend on. Yes, it depends on us. How much are we ready to go back to Godhead? And that also depends on our previous practice, karma. Karma has effect in our present existence. Karma is there. Determines every activity that we do. All our situations. So there is no question of a set time for a jiva to go to God. No, it depends on us. You can go now. Bhakti Natakura. Srivadana Natakura said, one can chant Hare Krishna now and become a pure devotee immediately. And one can chant the same Hare Krishna mantra for million, billion lifetimes. Criteria. What is the criteria? Fortune. And fortune depends on karma.
But is it mandatory to be on the lower platform? This platform is required for that?
This is the last sentence of the 111 Bhagavatam. Nirasta kuhakam satyam parum dhimahi. Nirasta kuhakam means what? Everything in the material world is zero in the spiritual world. Zero. Not point percentage is zero. It is happening here. All the things here. 100% zero in the spiritual world. That's a qualification. So, in one word, there is no imperfection in local. No imperfection there. It is not that we are going to attain perfection at the gate of Vaikuntha or at the time of death. Death does not make one qualified to go to God or not. We have to practice to get that qualification to God. So here is a training ground. My special master said this is a school. This is a school of love. We have to practice our eternal occupation we're going to do with Krishna here. We are here to do this. What we are going to do eternally with Krishna is what we are practicing now. And then Rupa Sanatan, the Goswami, they gave us all these detailed trainings to help us attain the goal. Still coming up. 100%.
You have to get from school.
Yes. Without that, no person of going there. Cannot go there. Just Dhruva Maharaj in his previous life was a good Brahmin. The same thing with Ramuni. Because very light, invisible good neighbor. Krishna saw it. Goodly, not even. Yes, pure, very close, very close. Krishna said, my friend, You will see in this lifetime, next life. Continue with the practice. Continue. Zero. Until life, zero. Sunyam. 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 Zero. Completely Visuddha Sattva. Then you can go. We're not going to practice there. Here is your practice. And now you can see the quality of our practice. Every devotee we should measure what our Krishna consciousness. We should measure every day our Krishna consciousness. Pure love of God is not measurable, but our practice should be measured. If we don't measure it, we will not get it. Because we wouldn't know what remains to be done. So we need to measure it to see. Like a person who is traveling, we should know the distance. If you know the distance, so we know the speed to use to get there. If you don't know the distance, it will be a monkey way. Monkey direction means anywhere, any direction. There is no monkey way means there is no goal. You get the ticket, you get the ticket from Calcutta, you go to Mumbai. Does it happen like that? No. We need to be 100% pure. I'm not going to end, it's just continue.
One last question. No question.
Okay, one last question before. Yes, sir.
There is one question regarding Satopriti. Sometimes we hear the answer from devotees like when we inquire regarding following the footsteps, and we get this is not for us. The response sometimes we also get because they are eternal associates of Krishna. They can do. And you also mentioned like we should try to get that. So how we can differentiate, Maharaj, what is for to do and what is not to do?
The teachings our acharyas gave us, there are things that we should do. That's why they gave it. It's a simple thing. We should not over anything. We shouldn't over collect. What is over collection? What is over collecting? Prabhupada said excess money. What is excess money? Surplus money. What is surplus money?
Will not be used. Only that much will be used today.
More than what we need is surplus money.
What we need for a day. What we need for a day. Anything outside of this surplus money. And that should be given to Krishna. So it is a workable thing. It's practical. Right? And other things also. Associating with worldly minded people who have no interest in Krishna, very dangerous. Right? It's a practical thing. So measuring our Krishna consciousness means, is that what I'm doing? Who are my associates? Who are my associates? That's what it means. Is it difficult to do this? Difficult if you're not ready. If you're ready, you should know. You should know. If you want to be an aeronautic engineer and you are associating with a mechanical engineer, will you become an aeronautic engineer? It's a wrong association. Yes. So we want to be a pure devotee, they also associate with pure devotees and follow the teaching which they have given to us. If someone is, oh, Prabhu, that is for the Goswamis. That is not for me. That is for Goswamis. I don't want to pretend. Who asked you to pretend? Nobody asked you to pretend. Even if you pretend positively, you get promotion. We're all pretending. All are pretension. Right? We are doing what we're supposed to do at the professional stage. Is it not? We're already doing what we're supposed to do at the professional stage. We're already doing it. What is that? This is pretension. Right? Pretension. We're already teaching people Christian consciousness. That is for pure devotees, but we're already doing it. We are leading so many people's life. We're already doing that. That's pretension. So we should do it for Krishna. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Iskon Pranacharya Jagai Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Itai Gaura Pramanandi. All glories assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.